Rachel Frederickson.
Uproar over the winner of The Biggest Loser, who some are saying lost too much weight. Rachel Frederickson shocked fans when she revealed a body that went from 260 pounds all the way down to just 105 pounds.
Hey Fruit Bats, it's Freely the Banana Girl here. Welcome to Watch Your Biggies, another episode. So today is Motivational Mondays. I'm here to motivate you for the week. Okay, so I've been away on holidays. I've been living it up with my mum on the Gold Coast, just, rejuvenating and resting, and I feel all freshened up, ready to give you this message today. So I've been also munching on some figgies. These are amazing, and I'm gonna have a little snack before we get started. Yeah, really good. So today's topic is one that I'm really passionate about, and that's starvation. Starvation, and specifically about the Biggest Loser competition and Rachel Frederickson. Okay, some of you may not know who Rachel Frederickson is. If you don't, well, Rachel is a girl who lost 60% of her body weight on the latest Biggest Loser. She came home, just spitting out fig, to win the $250,000. Huge amount of money and a huge amount of weight. She lost 155 pounds off her frame. So that was what I used to weigh. She lost that off her frame in a very, very short period of time. So a lot of people are like, they give it a crap. They're like, you're too skinny, that was too quick, blah, 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 blah. And other people have been like, make a video about it, tell me what you think really. Do you think she's too skinny? Well, do I think she's too skinny? No, I don't think she's too skinny. But did she get there the healthy way? That is what the issue is here. It's not about her weight, it's about, did she get lean the healthy way? Did she get there through fitness, through eating properly, through lifestyle changes, through long-term effort? No, she didn't. She employed unhealthy methods to get there. Firstly, I would say I am happy when people, feel good about themselves. And she obviously, feels good about the weight she's lost. She's come from a huge size and she's really reduced and, she's feeling good about herself. But the problem is, it is not long-term. It is not sustainable. So that feel-good feeling is short-lived.
In 2006, season 3 of The Biggest Loser, I won the show. When the show ended, I got down to 193 pounds. I started off at 407, so that was a weight loss of 214 pounds. After about a year and a half, I started to put the weight on, and within another year and a half, I got back to 368 pounds.
When you've got those results through under eating, I'm talking 1,000 to 1,600 calories per day. Okay, for someone who's obese, that is terrible. When you're obese, you need a constant supply of glucose to the brain in order to burn fat efficiently. And with 1,600 calories or even 1,200 calories, that is nowhere near enough. So people start to go into ketosis, they start to lose water weight, their body dehydrates. So they see this weight loss on the scales and they're like, yippee, woo, I've lost weight, this is awesome, it's working. But it's not working because you are dehydrating your body.
Ryan Benson, winner of the hit NBC reality show The Biggest Loser's first season, has regained nearly all the weight he lost on the show.
So before that final weigh-in that's going to decide the winner, and for her, $250,000 on the line, what did you do to get ready?
I did some crazy stuff, and my wife did not like it at all. The last 10 days, I went on what's called the Master Cleanse, where I just drank lemon juice and cayenne pepper and a little bit of maple syrup.
Wow.
And then the last 24 hours before the final weigh-in, I put nothing in my body at all, and I sat in a sauna and I ran on a treadmill in a rubber suit and did whatever I could. It was very unhealthy what I did. There's no question about it.
Yeah, so you want to do whatever you can to secure victory here. With that kind of money and that title on the line, you're going to take it to the nth degree, right?
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt.
So what happened after you win? Do you exhale and a little bit of that weight comes back?
Oh yeah, I think my finale was on a Thursday, and by that Monday I had gained about 30 pounds.
In a matter of days.
Weight, and it just came right back.
But what these shows depend on is water loss on the scales. Obese people have tons of water weight to lose off their body because there's suspended so much toxins in the body that the body has to hold on to a lot of water to dilute those toxins. Okay, so when we drop the carbohydrates out of the diet, then we drop water out of the diet, which is unhealthy. We actually need that water to dilute those toxins. It needs to happen gradually. They're also taking things like laxatives and diuretics. So you can see that she got there the really unhealthy way. Mark my words, she will put weight back on, whether it's a couple of months, whether it's a couple of years, because the brain, the body, nature teaches you that you need to change your lifestyle. You can't just get these quick fix results. Well, you can get those results, but guess what? They're not gonna last. To me, it really breaks my heart because people want to get slim, they want to get healthy, but they don't understand how. And these sort of shows, they condition people. They condition the population to think, hey, I can get similar results to these Biggest Loser people. I'm going to grab a gym membership and I'm going to start restricting my calories. And guess what? They binge out and they give up their exercise and they think, I'm undisciplined. Why am I so undisciplined? I'm hopeless, and they beat themselves up. And that's not it at all. The brain has these basic fundamental needs that if you do not meet them, if you don't meet them, then the brain is going to make you meet them. If you restrict, the brain is going to all of a sudden go, stop. You need to go and get some calories now. Go and eat some crap. Whatever, just get some food into your system. And it's this starvation, this survival instinct of the body and the brain. And you know what it does? It flogs the metabolism. It really damages your metabolism and forces you to become a fat storer because you are making the brain think it's starving. So you've got to stop the brain thinking it's starving by feeding it enough glucose consistently. There needs to be this steady supply of glucose. If there isn't, you're going to binge out. Okay, the weight's going to come back. I promise you, every single time you cut corners, single time you cut your carbohydrates in your diet, you are going to end up binging out, whether it's in a couple of months or a couple of years, you're going to be binging out and gaining it all back again.
The man featured in the TLC documentary, The 650-Pound Virgin. We first met David Smith 3 years ago after he lost more than 400 pounds. But now, like millions of Americans, he is struggling with his weight once again. NBC's Janet Shamlian sat down with him for an exclusive interview.
It was a staggering weight loss. When David Smith was on Today in 2009, he had dropped more than 400 pounds. By his own description, the Phoenix man, who at one point tipped the scales at 650 pounds, went from dud to stud.
You confident you can keep the weight off now?
I sure hope so.
But it was easier said than done. Despite several painful surgeries, he still had folds of excess skin. This is David today. He has regained over 300 of the pounds he worked so very hard to lose.
David, we last saw you 3 years ago. You'd lost more than 400 pounds. You seem to be doing great. Were you?
I wasn't doing too well. I looked really good on the outside, but inside I was a terrible mess.
Okay, so David Smith's story is part of why I do what I do. It's part of why I push the carbohydrates so freaking hard, because I know it works. I'm lean bean, and it's been 7 years of stuffing in endless calories from carbohydrates, from fruit, from potatoes, and really enjoying myself. And that's what these shows don't do. They don't promote healthy eating and a healthy relationship with food. They don't promote abundance. They promote all this restriction. So get out of this merry-go-round, this diet merry-go-round of restriction, okay? You owe it to yourself. It's gonna take time. I promise it will take time, okay? But if you don't have what it takes to stay on board, then you're going to be stuck in that circle that the diet industry wants you to be stuck in, going around and around, chasing your tail for the rest of your life. Get off that merry-go-round. Get off the merry-go-round and come to the abundant lifestyle, the high-carb lifestyle. It works. That's all I can basically say is it works, and you gotta give it long enough. All right, so that is my message today. Hope it helped. Don't forget to go fruit, or root yourself, and I will see you for 8 Wednesdays.
Hey everyone, and I'm Trisha, the resident YouTube fat girl. Yes.
A controversial new diet regime is out, folks.
Really cut back on your carbs, you will lose fat.